everyone! Today I have another ColourPop haul, and if you guys haven't seen my first ColourPop haul, I will link that down below if you guys want to see what I got the first time around. But I wanted to try out a few more of their eyeshadows, cheek products, and lippy sticks. So I placed another order, and then I think it was yesterday I got an email that they are giving away a free eyeshadow if you place an order between now and Monday, May 25th, because they're celebrating their first birthday. So they're giving out a limited edition eyeshadow in the shade Birthday Girl with all orders. You don't need a promo code or anything like that. So I'm kind of tempted to place another order because I kind of want to see what that eyeshadow looks like, and because it's limited edition and all that fun stuff, you know. I'm always like, whenever I place an order, they like put out new products. Like I placed this order and they put out the summer products, so I had to order a couple more things. So yeah. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed to their newsletter, you definitely should, because you get up-to-date information on sales and when they release new products and stuff like that. Also, you will get a $5 off coupon on your first order. So that'd be cool if you guys want to sign up for that. If you haven't ordered before, you'll save $5, and right now you'll also get a free eyeshadow, so that's pretty awesome. So I guess I'll start with the lippy sticks first. I have 5 new ones here, and they're all pretty similar, to be honest with you. Look at that. But I wanted to pick a few of these up, kind of more wearable shades, because the other colors that I picked up last time, I didn't really think they looked very flattering on me, so I wanted to try a few more. The first one that I got is Lumiere, and this one was created in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and this was the one that I had in my cart originally in my first order, and then I decided to switch it up and get something else, and I'm kind of wishing that I'd gotten this, so I ended up getting it in this order. This is a matte finish, and this is my first matte lippy stick, and I just really think this color is going to be very wearable. I'm hoping anyway, because I thought that about the other ones. Well, one of them. Anyway, this is kind of like a neutral toned like mauve pink color, and like I said, it is a matte shade. I can't wait to swatch this. It looks really pretty. It goes on really nicely, and it's very pigmented. So that is Lumiere, and I'm actually going to try this on my lips right now because I don't have anything on my lips, just because this is the one that I've been like really wanting to try. And this is Lumiere on my lips, and I really like this. Like I said, it is the matte formula, and it's actually quite comfortable on the lips. I was surprised because I was kind of worried that it would be really drying, but it actually feels nice, and especially I think if you put a nice kind of balm on your lips first, it'll definitely go on a lot smoother, but still I thought it applied really nicely, and I do really like the color. So the next lippy stick that I got is in the shade Brink, and this one is also a matte finish. This was recommended by one of you guys in my last video. She had said get Lumiere and Brink. That's what she had recommended, and if I'm going to look back and see what her username is, and I'll like annotate the video. But thank you for suggesting this. She had said to get Brink and Lumiere, and I was like, I couldn't tell if they were going to be similar or not online. I asked her, I was like, are they really similar? And she said, no, they have like differences. So I decided to give it a try. So here's Brink and Lumiere swatched side by side. You can see they're kind of similar, like they would be in the same family, but this one is a little bit more warm. Like Brink is a little warmer, and Lumiere is a little bit more cool, kind of more purplish, whereas this has a little bit more of like a slight like orangey tone to it. Definitely really pretty as well. I think that'll be a really nice color too. The next one that I picked up was Tootsie, and this is a color I honestly don't know how this is going to look on me, but I decided to pick it up anyway because I thought, you know what, $5, this is probably like the best time to try a color like this. It's very cool toned. It's kind of like that gray, like beigey, like nude color. So again, I don't know if this is going to look good on me or if it's going to make me look like really washed out or dead, but this is Tootsie, and this is also a matte formula. Again, these are super pigmented. I really like how they go on. So there's Tootsie, Brink, and Lumiere. Then I wanted to get somewhat kind of like brighter, more corally shades, so I decided to try Fancy. Again, I'm hoping that this looks good on me because it's a pretty color in the tube, but I don't know if this will work for me. I do really like this Lumiere shade, so I'm really happy about that. But this is Fancy, and this one is a satin finish. And the final lippy stick I picked up is Topanga, and this one is also a satin finish. This came out in their new summer collection, so I saw this and I was like, ooh, I want to give that a try. Let's see what that looks like swatch next to Fancy. So there's that. So Topanga is definitely more on the pinker side compared to Fancy, where Fancy definitely, I feel like, is more of like a true coral, whereas this definitely has more like pink tones in it, but it's also very pretty. I think this might be a little bit more wearable than the Fancy, at least for me anyway. So I'm excited about that. So those were the lippy sticks that I picked up this time. So I got one of their like new highlighters, and this is in the shade Butterfly Beach. I wanted to get this and Boba, but Boba is out of stock. But this one, I don't think it's going to be so much a highlighter for me. I kind of wanted something like a shade that I don't normally have. I have a ton of like champagne-y, like pearly like highlighters, and I didn't want to get another one. I'm honestly not a huge highlighter person because I do have oilier skin. I don't tend to add extra like shine to my face, but I wanted to get this because I thought it was like a unique color, a highlighter I definitely don't have. Also, I thought maybe I could use it as an eyeshadow. Very creamy. I don't know why this doesn't have like the pattern in it. If you guys know, let me know. Ooh, that's pretty. I think if this works as an eyeshadow, I've heard that these are a lot creamier, so it might crease on me, but there's the swatch. It's kind of hard to see. It's described as kind of like a peachy highlight with some gold in it, and to me it has a little bit of like a bronziness to it as well. It's really pretty. I think maybe with a light hand I probably could get away with wearing it, especially with like bronzer on the cheek instead of like maybe a blush. Put some bronzer on and add a little bit of glow to the cheeks this way. I think it's a really pretty color. I'll definitely try it out as an eyeshadow. And then I picked up another blush. I was really happy with the blush I got last time, so I wanted to get a different one, and this is a different finish. This is a satin finish, and this is in the shade Prenup, and this is also really pretty. This is kind of like a plummy pink color, definitely a little bit more cool toned. So there is Prenup right there. Really nice color, again swatched really nicely. This is the satin finish, and I think this might be a really good finish. I had a matte shadow last time, and I do really like that, but I think the satin's also going to be very nice. And then I have one more blush. This is also a part of their summer collection. I got really excited when I saw this because I thought it was going to be really fun. This is in the shade Get Laid, and it's a really kind of bright, kind of corally, orangey shade. This is a really awkward swatch, I'm sorry, but that is Get Laid. And finally, I have three eyeshadows here. So I picked up this one, and this is in the shade So Quiche. And I've heard a lot of people talk about this, saying that it's one of their favorites, and it is really pretty in the pot. It's kind of like a taupey color, but it has like a pinky like duochrome to it. It's really, really pretty actually. So there is So Quiche. It looks very metallic. I like that. Alright, okay, so I don't know, like you guys have to let me know. To me, that's not super duper pigmented. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit on the sheer side, maybe because it is like, has more of like a glossy finish. It's not transferring as well as I would like it to. It goes on really smoothly, but it's just not like that punch of color that I was expecting. I did get a couple of the pearlized finishes because that happened to be my favorite. Like I felt like those really gave a huge punch of color, so I am excited to give this a try. This is in the shade Empire. I don't see a lot of people talking about this one for some reason, and I think it might be because like the swatch online doesn't look anything like it does in real life. In real life, it's definitely a deeper green color, more of like an emerald, whereas online it definitely looks like kind of like a lighter green color, kind of maybe a little bit more pastel-y. Alright, and there is Empire swatched, and I did have to build this shade up just a little bit. I had to do a couple swatches to get it this color. So maybe it's not just the metallic ones, maybe it just depends on the eyeshadow that you get, like the particular shades or whatever. But it's a really pretty color, and I'm hoping that it works well on my lids. But there it is swatched. I just wish it was as like bright and bold as it is like on my finger, but like when I swatch it, I feel like it kind of shears it out a little bit, and you kind of have to build it up. So I don't know. Again, let me know if you guys have any like tips or tricks or whatever, but we'll see how that works on my eyes. The final eyeshadow that I have, and the final product it looks like, is this one, and this one is in the shade Mooning, and this is like a really deep like brown but kind of with like reddish undertones. It's really, really nice. It's kind of like a burnt like copper shade. This one, again, is also a pearlized finish. This one's like super creamy. This one feels really wet. Okay, this one swatches amazingly. There's one swipe of this. Like, that is like what I'm looking for in terms of like color payoff. So I guess it really just depends on the eyeshadow shade. And yeah, that is crazy. That's super pigmented. Really happy with that one. I wish that all of them were like that. So if you know of any other shades that are like bam in your face, super pigmented, let me know your favorites. So those were all the products that I purchased this time. Like I said, I'm kind of tempted to place another order, so if you guys have any favorites, please leave them down below. But yeah, I'm super happy with the products that I purchased, and I can't wait to play with everything. I think these two eyeshadows, I'll just have to work with them a little bit more. I hope that they transfer a lot better on my lids than they did on my hands. But yeah, overall I am really pleased. But I guess just some of them are just a little bit more sheer, which I guess, you know, it happens even, you know, with other brands and stuff like that. So I guess it's just kind of like finding the ones that work well for you. But these lippy sticks definitely look really pretty. I can't wait to wear them. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!